What's going on, guys? Mac Junkie here. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be testing out the difference between the BC Master 1635 and the Blue Snowball. This is a test to see which one is better, and I'm going to be recording the same sentences and saying the same things on both, and we're going to be testing both of them to see which one sounds better. Now, I'm going to point out the BC Master is $96 and the Blue Snowball is around $40 to $50 on Amazon, depending what time you find it and where you find it. So right now I'm recording on the BC Master, and I'm going to record some stuff on Audacity. But before I do, I'm going to show you all the microphone settings so I can make sure, or so I can show you that both of the microphones have the exact same settings. So I'll do this for both of them. So right now, if I go to my sound preferences here and I go to my recording devices, there's the BC Master. If I go to properties and I go to levels, or not levels, advanced, you can see that it's set to 2-channel 16-bit at 48,000 Hertz DVD quality. And the levels, the gain is set to 100%. Now this microphone has a physical gain knob, so on the actual microphone, my gain is at about, I would say probably like 35% on the microphone, and I think this sounds pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and record into Audacity. I'm going to plug my headphones into the microphone, because this microphone does offer latency-free monitoring. So let's just go over what this microphone has on it. So it has a low-pass filter, a 10 decibel pad, a gain knob, and a headphone volume adjuster for your headphones, and then the headphone jack itself. The Blue Snowball has 3 settings. It has cardioid setting, then it has a 10 decibel pad like the BC Master, and then it has an omnidirectional setting, which the BC Master does not offer. But I think for most people in voiceover cases, you're going to want a cardioid setting that only picks up your voice and tries to cancel out the sound that's around the microphone. And I would like to point out that the capsule on the Blue Snowball, it uses a completely different mic capsule when you're in omnidirectional. It sounds pretty bad. So it is useful if you want to record a conference meeting or something, but again, that's a very, it's a really situational setting, so take that with a grain of salt. So the BC Master has a lot more settings, but I'm going to go ahead and record me saying some stuff on Audacity here, so that way we can play it back in really good quality. I have it set to 48,000 Hertz right here, or yeah, 48,000 Hertz, and I'm going to go ahead and record myself. I am recording this on the BC Master 1635 USB microphone. Okay, so now I'm on the Blue Snowball. I'm going to go ahead and show you the same settings. I'll go to my recording devices. Here's the Blue Snowball. Go to properties, we'll go to advanced, and as you can see, it's set to the same bit rate, 16-bit, 48,000 Hertz DVD quality. It does have a few more settings, but it is set to the highest quality, which is the same setting that the BC Master microphone was at, and the gain is set to 100%. The gain there is no gain switch on the microphone itself, and right now the 10 decibel pad is disabled, so I'm going to go ahead and enable that so you can see what that sounds like. So now the 10 decibel pad is enabled. I should be a lot quieter. And now I'm going to enable the omnidirectional mode. Now I probably sound a little bit different now, and that's because the omnidirectional setting uses a completely different mic capsule. So you should be able to hear me. I'm snapping behind the mic, but you should be able to hear that very clearly. And that's what it sounds like. So I'm going to go and put it back on the first setting here, which I think is the best for it. Let me just make sure, okay, we're all good. So I'm going to record I'm going to record me saying the same thing with the same sort of tone as this thing. I'm just going to say this is the Blue Snowball microphone. I am recording this on the Blue Snowball USB microphone. Alright, so I did the same thing. I disabled my microphone and only enabled system audio recording and recorded this, and then I played it. And as you can probably hear, the Blue Snowball's a little bit louder because it doesn't have it doesn't have any gain knob on it. You can turn down the gain on Windows, but it's pretty annoying because every time you restart your computer, for me anyway, it resets the gain to 100, so you have to keep going in there and turning it down over and over and over, and it doesn't sound that bad at 100 as long as you're fairly far away from it. I mean, I'm not far away from it, but I'm sort of talking, I'm talking directly at it, but I'm trying to control my plosives. I'm using a pop filter, and I'm using a pop filter on the BC Master, and I am the same distance from them. With the BC Master, I was about 3 or 4 inches away from it, and same thing with the Blue Snowball, I'm about 4 inches away from the front of the microphone. So as you guys heard, the Blue Snowball is a little bit louder, but I'm going to go ahead and compare these two clips. Now the main thing that I really see is that the BC Master keeps a lot of clarity, and it doesn't focus as much on the low end, and the Blue Snowball is a little bit boomy. Although I do think that it kind of complements my voice because I do have a fairly deep voice, I do think that the BC Master is better, but the Blue Snowball does definitely complement my voice a lot. But it is quite boomy, and if you can, as you can see here, you can see the background noise that the Blue Snowball picks up compared to the BC Master's background noise. I'll go ahead and play that. I let the end of this recording run on a little bit so you can hear that background noise. So let's go ahead and compare these. I am recording this on the BC Master 1635 USB microphone. So I don't know if you could tell, but the beginning part, this part right here, is very silent. There's really barely any background noise. I am recording this There's a very slight hiss though. 1635 USB microphone. So there is a little bit of a background hiss though, and that does have to do with the noise floor, but I do think that is less obtrusive than the overall background noise of the Blue Snowball. So now I'm going to play both the clips side by side so you can see for yourself which one sounds better. I am recording this on the BC Master 1635 USB microphone. I am recording this on the Blue Snowball USB microphone. And you could hear that background noise after I stopped talking. You'd hear that background noise right here. Now, one thing I will point out is that the BC Master keeps a lot of clarity in the high end, and the Blue Snow, especially when I'm saying an S, when I'm doing an S noise. The Blue Snowball sort of washes it out. It sounds a little bit staticky almost, and the BC Master does better at keeping the audio clarity. So I'll go ahead and play them again. I'll actually put on my 10 decibel pad to minimize background noise from my current microphone, which is the Blue Snowball, by the way. I'm still recording on that. I am recording this on the BC Master 1635 USB microphone. I am recording this on the Blue Snowball USB microphone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on. There we go. So, as you guys can tell, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious to me that the BC Master does sound a lot better, but it really comes down to what you're willing to pay. The BC Master, I don't think it sounds amazing, like way better than the Blue Snowball. It's not like super obvious, like, man, this is 10 times better. But it is a lot more versatile than the Blue Snowball. And it also comes with a shock mount. I forgot to add that. It comes with like a shock mount. It comes with the whole works. It comes with a really nice box. I did a full review on it. It should be the last video I did on this channel. I did an unboxing and then a little sound test. And on that sound test, it sounded really bad. I don't really know why. But I turned it... I messed around with all the gain settings and everything, and I got it to sound pretty clean and clear. So again, I am recording on the Blue Snowball right now, and as you can hear, I mean, it does sound good. The Blue Snowball isn't any kind of slouch. So it really comes down to what you're willing to pay for the microphone. The Blue Snowball is about $50, and the BC Master microphone is about $100. Now, the BC Master has a lot more to offer in terms of versatility. It has a lot of settings on it. It has a lot of dials. You can adjust the gain. You can monitor yourself with headphones. Really good perks, but it doesn't sound like 10 times better than the Blue Snowball. They're actually pretty comparable. So it really comes down to what you're willing to pay. But I do hope that this comparison video helped you guys out. If it did, please be sure to leave a like. I'll leave links to both of these microphones, like both of their Amazon links, in the description so you can compare prices. The BC Master is actually a really unpopular mic. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who has reviewed it on Amazon, but I did take a chance buying it, and I'm happy I took that chance because I do think it's a very good microphone. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, and if you liked it a lot, then subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.